good news, that's all they wanna hear.
I knew the hook was coming back right there. I could just feel it. This is downloaded. Yeah. Why didn't y'all tell us earlier?
They did.
They did. What's up, guys? It's VibeVilla. I'm DeRay.
I'm Prince.
New Mac Miller, Circles is what it's called. First project or first piece of music being released after his death, right? Any singles or anything? Well, the single for it dropped. So the single is called Good News. I didn't hear it. Did you hear it?
No.
I purposely didn't listen to it because I'm like, they're dropping an album. I just want to listen to the album the full way through. Just because of how his albums are usually crafted, I felt like it would be better to hear everything in one, you know. If y'all been rocking with us for a while, you guys know the journey, you know, us first getting introduced to Mac Miller, to us falling in love with his music, to us going back and checking out previous projects, Faces, Swimming. Y'all can check them out. Links will be in the description below if y'all want to go see how we got into listening to Mac Miller.
I wasn't expecting
at all. I wasn't either.
Bro. I was like, damn, his music is done.
I wasn't either.
Not expecting anything, but when I heard news of this, I was like, okay.
Apparently the person that's behind the production and everything of it, they were working together before he passed, and he was suggesting ideas to Mac for certain so Mac showed him certain tracks and he would suggest ideas based on the tracks that Mac showed him, and so, you know, he used those ideas and, you know, gave us this. Yeah, bro, project is called Circles. It's 12 songs, 49 minutes long. But yeah, we're about to get into this. As always, the extended version of this video and other videos, other bonus content, stuff like that can be found on our Patreon. That's patreon.com/VibeVilla. Check us out there. And then this is the cover. I can see the main picture, but I'm trying to see the picture behind that picture. You know what I'm saying?
Is his eyes opening though?
I don't know.
But you know when your
soul leaves the body.
Facts.
Yeah.
Not just that.
That's
but
what
when
I thought of.
When your head is dizzy or it's going in circles.
Oh,
that's the
that too, yeah. Track number 1 is Circles.
Well, this is what it looked like right before you fall. And I cannot be changed, I cannot be changed, no. Trust me, I've tried.
Bro, what? He said, I cannot be changed, I can't be changed. Trust me, I tried. Based on the music we've listened to up until this point, it's all been about him acknowledging certain problems and issues that he had, and saying that, yo, this is just what it is. Like,
just accepting it.
We're doing while sitting watching the world falling down its decline, and I find it goes around like the ends. I keep counting the time, drawing circles.
I love the way it started. To me, it seemed more like acknowledging that with his problems, he tried to get around it, but at the same time, like a farewell. Like, take one day at a time. Don't stress. I'll be fine. Like, everything he's saying is just like comforting to some people, but also he's trying to comfort himself. He tried to change his path, made a 180, but he just keeps going in circles. He said he started at the start line. You just keep drawing circles. He's talking about the clock, counting the time, and he's just going in circles.
The sound of it just sounds like a very somber song. It is a very somber song, especially knowing what we know now. So track number 2 is Complicated.
Some people say they want to live forever. That's way too long. I'll just get through the day without any complications.
Bro, there are a lot of people that took his passing really hard, bro. Like they lost a family member type shit. I'm talking about like people who listen to his music, not like actual family members of his, because they were rocking with him from the jump, right? I feel like this project is gonna help a lot of those people find some type of peace, acceptance, closure type shit.
That's what I said about the first track.
That's what I'm getting from this track, where he says like, yo, some people want to live forever. I'm trying to get through the day without any complications.
Inside my head is getting pretty cluttered. I try but can't clean up this mess I made.
Guy said, inside my head is getting cluttered. I try, but I can't clean up this mess I made. There's so much in that line. He can't clear his head, the clutter, the mess that's in his head, but the mess that he's made in regards to certain aspects of his life and certain it goes back to him saying he can't break certain habits, he can't stop doing certain things. I try, but I can't clean up the mess. Like I can't stop doing this stuff, but also I can't clear my head of the.
When I'm way too young to be getting old.
I just took that in such a way. I'm way too young to be getting old. He didn't get old. He didn't get old. I feel like that's what he was saying, bro. What do young people do? When you're young, what are you doing?
You're trying to live your best life.
You're trying to live your life.
Yeah.
I'm way too young to be getting, I'm not gonna get old. But also, I'm way too young to be, what he's saying, think about the future, thinking about whatever is later. I'm young, I'm living right now. That's just the way I'm taking it, based on what I've heard from him in the past.
That was such a simple beat. The bass, the drums was so simple, but adding lyrics to it made it so much more of a.
The drums were simple, but there was a lot going on around the drums.
That's why I try to explain.
Yeah, I love the instrumental. I don't know who had the bigger part in it, whether it was because Mac produces his own stuff as well. Yeah. But then the producer that worked on this, he could have added some stuff. However it came about, it sounds good. I like it. Track number 3 is Blue World. I think he might be rapping on this. I'm only saying that because it has the explicit thing. It's a sample.
No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like him. Oh, don't trip.
He said something about God, and he said, I'm feeling just like him. In the very next line, he goes, don't trip. Don't trip as in what he's saying next, but don't trip about me saying I feel just like, you know what I'm saying? Because it came right after. Because that's just not the most popular thing to say. Like, you feeling like God.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Kanye would say.
I mean, it's Kanye.
Y'all was in the whip riding me and my bitch. We was listening to us, no one else, that's it. Well, listen, man, world, it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby.
I think this one was just him.
Like he produced it?
Like it was all him, because it's not in the, like, it's not covered in the synopsis. Like it's not one of the ones that John talked about. Because he speaks on all the ones that he touched, right? Like, you know what I mean?
I like this song a lot.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah, the vibe is dope. At the end, in that little chime, I thought, I'm like, yo, this sounds like they took like a sample from Super Mario when you get the coin. But it's dope. It's dope. The Mad World made me so crazy. Just mad and crazy.
I ain't politicking, ain't kissing no babies. Track number 4 is Good News. A lot of y'all been telling us to check it out when it drops, so why to see what's good with it.
I spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. Can I get a break? I wish that I could just get out my goddamn way. What is there to say?
I wish I could just get out my goddamn way. After him speaking on everything that he can't change, how he's tried to change, how he just, and then for him to just say, yo, I wish I could just get out my own way. That's crazy, bro.
He even said he was trying to take a break. You could tell he was struggling to battle whatever.
That's crazy,
or
bro.
Whatever he had.
Because all the other lines say the same thing. Like he said, I spent the whole day in my head trying to do some spring cleaning. Song before, he said he can't. The clutter in his, but then for him to really just say, yo, I wish I could just get out of my life, that's crazy.
I hope that never happens to me, bro.
You hope it doesn't happen to you. Picture people who this shit has happened to them, and then they have this music to fall back on. So it kind of explains why people have that, like his fans, like have that strong ass connection. Because like if you're going through that shit and you hear someone else making something that you could relate to that heavily.
Good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. I'm so tired of being so tired.
I'm so tired of being so tired. It's a simple line, bro, but it's just based on what he said up until that point. He said, spent all day in his head doing some spring cleaning. Then a couple lines after that, he said, I should probably wake up, because he was like dreaming, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he goes, a couple bars ago from this, he goes, I think I may just lie down. Like he wants to lie down. Now he's saying, yo, I'm so tired of being tired. Like he's tired. Like he's just tired of this shit. Dude's going through it, bro.
telling you.
I gotta build something beautiful just to go set it on fire. No lie, but sometimes the truth don't sound like the truth. Maybe because it ain't. Like the way it sound when I say.
That is so facts, bro. Sometimes, yeah, no lie, but sometimes that's exactly no lie, but sometimes the truth don't sound like the truth. How many times I've lied to make it sound more truthful, bro? Like
that's fucked up.
I've done that so many times.
I have too, but I'm saying thinking about it, like that's fucked up.
Like why can't I just, because if you tell them that, they're not gonna believe it.
And it's just gonna lead to other shit.
Yeah, so make it easier by just lying
and
quick.
And dead in it.
Yeah.
It's dead in the...
That's so true, bro. But then when you take it with the context of what he's talking about, it's like, no lie, sometimes, like he probably had to lie about problems that he was going through, you know?
Heard don't talk about me too much no more. That's a problem with a closed door. Good news, that's all they wanna hear.
I knew the hook was coming back right there. I could just
waiting.
feel it. This is downloaded.
Yeah.
Why didn't y'all tell us earlier?
They did.
They did. They actually did. That's the crazy part. I love this song. I actually love this song.
There's a whole lot more for me waiting on the other side. I'm always wondering.
I knew he was gonna say that too, bro. I swear to God.
No.
He said there's a whole lot more for me waiting on the other side. Like I'm done with. I've served my purpose here. Like there's.
He's basically come to terms with accepting that if it happens now, this is fine. I got more waiting for me.
I got more to look forward to, yo.
Yeah. Why does he do these foreshadowing things, man?
I know maybe I'm too late. I could make it there some other time. And I finally discover that it ain't that bad.
I love that song, bro. And the hook made me love it even more, bro. Just that simple.
Oh, yeah.
Good news is all I want to hear. Like when you've been going through it, bro, I don't want to hear no more bad news. I don't want to hear anything that's negative. Just give me some good news.
I'll deal with the shit later.
Yeah.
Like, I'll deal with it later, bro.
And then hearing him at the end saying no more, no more. Like he's fed up with it, bro. Like give me something good now.
Track number 5 is I Can See.
Now switching location, cause heaven too far when you live in the basement. You got so far to go, well look at where you came from.
I'm starting to get the vibe. The reaction video for this is difficult. I'm hearing this, I'm like, yo, I just want to listen to it. This song actually made me think of a whole different explanation for circles, though, because now I'm thinking about circle of life.
That's the dope thing about art, bro. It's up for interpretation. The song specifically, I don't see myself going back to this song other than this moment right here that I'm listening to it, but I'm glad I heard it, you know? Track number 6 is Everybody.
Everybody's gotta lose, and everybody's gonna die.
The hook, I don't know, this is gonna sound so random, bro. The hook for this song reminds me of some Bob Marley shit. Everybody's gonna die. It just sounds like some Bob Marley. Like that's the energy it's giving me. I'm thinking, I'm like, why? Like, like that's so random. It's Mac Miller, like it's like so random.
Maybe he was listening to Bob Marley when he was doing this.
I'm not saying he sounds like Bob Marley. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying the type of vibe it gives me, the message it seems like the type of thing you'd get from a Bob Marley song. If you feel it, you feel it. If you feel it, you know what I'm saying. If you don't, it's cool. There's no disconnect. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, my guy.
That's when I stopped and I took a look at my baby.
Somebody going off on the drums in the back, bro.
That sounded like it was made live.
Yeah.
Where everybody had their own like real instruments, no programmed instruments. After I took it like in some Bob Marley vibe, it gave me a whole different. It switched completely for me. I'm like, yo, this is Like I couldn't wait for the chorus to come back in. 1 minute you're not really feeling it. Next minute when you take it at a different perspective, it's like, okay, this is good.
And it makes sense because it's the same way how you listen to a song when you're in a certain mood or in a certain energy or certain space, and you love it, and then you hear it in another, so you're like, skip. I'm not trying to hear this right now. Track number 7 is Woods.
This ain't built to last. I might just fade like those before me.
Drake. I knew it.
I heard Drake. Trust me, bro. When I heard the beat, I was like, Drake would murder this. Party Next Door might murder this as well. But I knew Mac Miller would give such a different vibe to it. Just a different play to it.
Guys, I only said Drake because I knew that's what he was thinking.
Yeah. I actually wasn't even going to say that, but I was thinking it. What I wanted to say was that pause. Like he just said what he had to say in this pause. Let the beat build. It's so perfect.
And you need to let me know when you leave where you go. Yeah. Can I come? Do you believe me? Are you close?
Guys, I love this song. Guys, I love this song. I love this song. I don't have no explanation. I'm not trying to break nothing down. I love this song.
Put it together, then it breaks. All the energy it takes. You never stop.
Is it all the energy?
All the energy it takes.
To never stop?
It never stops.
Oh, it never stops.
It never stops. I take so much from that line, bro. Because no matter what you make, it has to be maintained. Like no matter what you create, no matter what you do, you have to maintain it, and that will forever require energy. And when you stop maintaining it, it'll break apart. Like it never stops, bro. Like
never slip, I never fall. I try to tell you about a better life and get involved. Big or small, it's been my fault. I keep it safe, it's in a vault. Blindfolded, keep it going till we hit a wall.
I keep it safe. It's in the vault. But like a safe is a vault as well.
Yeah.
Keep it safe. It's in a vault. I can't remember the next line.
And we keep going. The motion doesn't stop or something like that until we hit a wall. So we just gonna keep going until something is there to block it. Like we're not gonna stop just to stop.
I'm just trying to lay your body down slowly. We can only go up.
Lay your body down slowly. We can only go up. Yeah, I don't know. It's between this and Good News. Yeah. Complicated. I love Complicated as well.
Did you?
I love Complicated.
Thinking about it now, this really tops Good News for me still.
Bro, I was gonna say that, but then I told myself, that's not fair. You gotta hear Good News again.
And
Nah?
Nah, because I only heard this once.
But you just heard this. You coming off of this,
but
right?
When I heard Good News, I knew why I liked it. As I said, the chorus, the hook on Good News.
Good news.
All I wanna hear. Yeah.
That shit's fun.
Yeah, it is. But that's the only part.
Nah, I love the entire song.
For me.
Oh, okay.
For me, when I heard that part, it made the song a lot better. I liked it.
I feel you.
But this entire song, from the beat, when you heard the beat, you're like, ooh.
Track number 8 is Hand Me Downs. I love this.
I'm thinking maybe I should thank you.
Yeah, I love this too.
The like's such a great view, leave the bank up on it down. I made it, but once I build it, I break it. That might just break me down.
That's what I needed.
I need the lyrics for that.
That's what I needed. He said something like, I made it, but I hate that I break it, and that just might break me down.
Yeah. Get away to a place with a lake, such a great view, leave the bank, couple $100,000. I made it, but I hate once I build it, I break it. Oof.
You get used to the bullshit, screws they go missing. Slightly, they might be blue. Well, I'm just being honest, my conscience ain't doing bad.
And my conscience ain't doing bad. But your conscience doesn't want you to do bad as well, because your conscience is what keeps you doing good. But like nothing's on like I'm good, my conscience is clear type shit.
Because I try to minus the problems that I attract, and half the time the wheels is in the.
That's fire.
Problem solving.
I try to minus the problems that I attract. When you attract something, you're adding it to you. By minus the problem. That's fire.
That is fire,
That's
man.
fire.
I knew he was gonna say some deep shit. As soon as I heard him start
rapping. Yeah, he had to.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Walking, dropping change inside your empty guitar case. That's charity, I move carelessly, that's why I'm always tripping. I guess it's
I move carelessly. That's why I'm always tripping.
But I wonder if he's saying that as him doing the drugs. That's why I move carelessly. That's why I do the drugs to balance it out.
That's why I'm always. That's like a triple entendre. That's 3 of them things. That's 3 of them things.
always tripping. I guess it's like electrolytes. You help me go the distance. Not too efficient.
I'm always tripping. I go the distance.
Yeah.
Trip, distance.
Facts.
Electrolytes.
Facts, yeah. Fact.
Bro, shit hurt, dog.
What hurt?
He's
gone?
Yeah, bro.
You ever been to Starbucks?
Yeah, nigga, time to push you.
You hear the music they play in there? Peaceful. This is what.
Oh, I ain't been to Starbucks like that to know the music. That
anytime I go to Starbucks, the music I hear is just peaceful. Just
I went to Starbucks.
Just like this.
I went to Starbucks in the mall the other day. They were playing dancehall, bro.
Well, that's
This
the
shit
mall.
was not peaceful.
No disrespect. I don't know if anyone's gonna take this as disrespect, but it felt like something like peaceful. Like you just play and it's just like Starbucks type music.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
not
dope.
co-signing that. I love that song. I like the vibe of it. I like the message of it. What he saying? The hook? It was like she was an only child. He said, "You, despite being an only child, say you need more of a family round. Let's turn these jeans into hand-me-downs." Jeans, clothes, hand-me-downs,
I did not even get that.
but like your genes, so like
Yeah.
your DNA into hand. Like let's make
Like
children.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. How did I miss that?
Despite being an only child, you know what I'm saying? Track number 9 is That's On Me.
That's on me, that's on me, I know. I said good morning this morning and I'll say good night.
Just peaceful music, bro. I'm getting the vibe to just be at peace with everything.
I don't really got much to say about that one. Like, it was a good sounding song. Track number 10 is Hands.
I spent my life living with a lot of regrets. You throw me off my high horse, I probably fall to my death. Bad behavior. It's obvious.
It's a very high horse. It's a very high horse.
Throw me off my high horse, I probably fall to my death.
But then that's a bar too. Because you throw me off my high horse, like the effect it'll have on me, like it'll be very detrimental. But I'm on also, it's a very high horse. You know what I'm saying?
Give me what I need and then I'm on to the next. That's what we calling cause and effect. Yeah, what? There's no reason to be so down. Rather fly around like there's no ground. And
That was one verse.
His rapping, I wouldn't say it saved it for me, but that's what I like about the song. The part where he's rapping.
I was excited for another verse because I feel like this is the first song where right off the bat, this first verse is him rapping.
Track number 11 is Surf.
where are you going? Can I come too? I ain't coming down. Why would I need to? So much of this world is above us, baby.
Gotta pause it, bro.
That line has been sticking.
What line?
So much of the world is above us.
Yeah.
Like that line literally got stuck with me from the time he said it till now. Like, golly, because I just kept thinking about it. Like everything that he could mean when he says that.
The line that line followed, you got your head in the clouds,
Yeah.
so do I. So we already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's more when I'm standing in crowds that I'm feeling the most on my own. That somebody knows me. I know somewhere there's home.
I know somebody knows me. I know somewhere there's home. Bro, take it in. Like, he's saying that he's so misunderstood here. He's saying that I know that there's someone that knows me. Someone gets me. Someone out there understands me. And then somewhere there's somewhere where I'm gonna feel at home. I won't feel so out of place. I won't feel like I'm so disconnected from everything. And the line before, I didn't even take this in, he goes, but it's more when I'm standing in crowds that I'm feeling the most on my own.
Jeez.
Like, I'm standing in crowds, and that's when I feel I'm most on my own. That's some poetic shit, bro.
Until it gets old, there's water in the flowers, let's go.
Bro, let me find out that's him on the bass. Because this song, again, it's not in the synopsis.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's 5 minutes. I feel like 5 songs that are long are usually more personal. Like, you have a lot to say and you have a lot to vent out. So if this is him on everything, I can see it.
It's another one that I love.
Just hearing the title made me think of swimming.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
as soon as I heard
First thing that was on my mind when I saw it, I was like, surf, swimming.
Yeah, swimming, yeah.
I was trying to put together all types of connections and shit. The last song on here is Once a Day.
Once a day I rise. Don't ask me what I think. And never
The little bell back there.
I didn't hear it.
It was so subtle. It just caught me off guard almost. It's like someone purposely put that there. It's like
I think. And never.
Like, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't have.
it would have been fine,
Yeah.
but someone put it there for a
Yeah.
purpose. Like, this would sound so fun. Like, that's
Like, right there.
Yeah.
That low.
Like, what? That's dope, bro.
Don't keep it all in your head. The only place that you know nobody ever can see. You running low every now and again. Baby, I get high.
This project was amazing.
This brought me so much at peace, bro. Like, I've never been this calm and collected and just like listening and focusing on an entire project and just being at peace is why I mentioned the Starbucks thing. This entire
Bro,
album now.
Starbucks is not paying us, dog. For
This
you to
guy.
be plugging these things. Like,
My whole point is this is just peaceful music to just take in, and he's saying a lot, and you hear him crying for help sometimes, and you hear him saying, you know what, I'll just keep this to myself because it never really matters sometimes. This has been a whole peaceful project, and it's dope. I love it entirely, and I need to hear it by myself on the ones.
it's funny, before the project even ended, I'm here thinking, yo, I hope there's more. I hope there's more unreleased stuff he has, because I don't want this to be the end of it. Like, I don't want this to be, you know what I'm saying, no more new. You know what I'm saying? So I sincerely hope that there's more. And you know what's crazy too? If this didn't come out, like, if this wasn't released, I would have been, like, it would have been cool. But now that this is released, it's like, yo, I need more. At certain points, especially, it was very close to swimming. It has at a lot of points, it had the same kind of energy that swimming had, and I love that. Swimming is the first project I heard from him, and I loved that project from the front of it to the back of it. So I love this project, man. I do. Sometimes you listen to a project and it was a dope listen, but you know that, you know what I'm saying, that's the end of your journey with it. Like, that's where it ends. I know that there's stuff that's gonna stay with me from this. That's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. The extended version can be found on our Patreon account. That's on our Patreon page. It's patreon.com/VibeVilla. Check us out there. If you like the video, hit that like button. We appreciate that. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. That helps us grow. We appreciate that too. Y'all keep supporting.
And we keep dropping, man.
That's how that go.
Peace.
Peace. RIP Mac.